Hello, everybody. It is the 25th of January. A beautiful day outside here where I am. There's a snowstorm going on just as we speak, but I see in Geneva, you guys have a lot of sun, so lucky you. Okay, today, oops, I'm going to just mute a few of you because I hear background. Let me just double check that each of you are muted. Yeah, good. And now we'll get started. Oh, hi, Christelle. I see Christelle's joined us and Henrietta as well. Nice to see you both. All right, so let's get started with a breathing exercise. This is an exercise I like to do quite often in the evenings because it helps to calm the system down and it helps to balance out the right-hand side of the body with the left, as well as balancing the right hemisphere of the brain with the left. This exercise is called Nadi Shodhana, and it is alternate breathing. So we're going to take our right hand. This is my right hand, and it's just traditional to use your right hand. You'll bring your right hand across your body, close off the left nostril with the two middle fingers. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Close the right nostril with your thumb and breathe out through your left nostril. Good. Breathe in through your left nostril. Close off the left nostril with the middle fingers and breathe out through the right. And we do that again. Breathe in through the right. Closing off the right nostril, breathe out through the left. And again, breathing in through the left. Closing off, breathe out through the right. Perfect. One more time. Breathe in through the right. Close off, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. And bring the hand down. So this was a practice session just to get the rhythm, just to understand what we do with our hands and how we have our arms. At the end of practice today, we'll be seated on our mats and we'll do another session, longer session of Nadi Shodhana. It helps to relax us, to calm us down for the final Yoga Nidra. Okay? Let's bring our hands together and clasp them. Push the palms skyward, straighten the arms as much as possible. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your neck and your spine. And then as you breathe out, lean to your right. Breathe in, rise back up again. Breathe out and lean to your left. Good. Breathe in, rise back up. Breathe out to your right. Breathing in, rising back up. Breathe out to your left. One more time each side. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Come back to center. Palms together. Just bring the thumbs into the upper back. Gently press the head against the forearms. Lifting your chin. Stretch and lift and open the chest. Feel as if the belly is stretching as well. And then straighten the arms. Bring your hands down, making a prayer position as you pass the heart center. And let's go onto all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So once you're in this position, be sure your fingers are spread wide, the arms are straight, the shoulders are wide as well out to the sides. Let's take a deep breath in and curl the spine, look skyward. And then as you breathe out, let's round the spine and look to your belly button. And again, we'll breathe in and curl, looking skyward. Breathe out, rounding. One more time. Let's breathe in and curl. Breathing out, rounding. Coming back to a flat back. Reach your right arm far out in front of you and press the hips back. So this is a very interesting stretch. You want to feel as if you're gluing your hand to the floor and the hips go back. You should feel it in the arm, the shoulder, as well as the side of the body and even the back. Pressing the hips back, the right hand is still glued. Take another deep breath in and release. Bring the right hand underneath the shoulder and let's do cat and cow again. Deep breath in, we'll curl, look skyward, and breathe out, rounding, look to the belly. Breathing in, curling. Breathing out, rounding. Once more, let's breathe in and curl. And round. Back to a flat back. Left hand reaches far out in front. Press the hips back. Feel that stretch down the left-hand side. Left arm, left shoulder, all the way down to the waist and the back. One more deep breath in here. Get a little bit deeper. And coming back again. Cat and cow. Deep breath in, curl. Breathing out, rounding. And again, curling. And rounding. Last one, curling. And as you round this time, open your knees and sink back onto your heels into child's pose. And here you may, if you've been working most of the morning, you may already feel the low back needs a little bit of opening and stretching. You may feel the sides of the hips and the sides of the legs. Take another deep breath in. Rise up, tucking your toes, move straight into a downward facing dog pose. And from here, let's pedal our feet. Right leg and left leg, right leg and left leg. And then straightening both legs. Take a deep breath in, move into a plank position. Push back to downward facing dog. And again, deep breath in into a plank position. Everything strong, lift the chin and head. Push back to down dog. Here's the last one, into a plank position. Lower your knees and gently lower your chest to the floor. Pointing your toes, lengthen out your legs, squeeze your shoulder blades and let's rise up to a little cobra. Come on back down. Another little cobra. And here we're mobilizing the spine, getting into the shoulders as well, opening the chest. And now push up onto the hands and knees. Bring your right hand off the mat, left hand on top. Press the hips back. Nice stretch into the side body once again. Lifting back up, left hand off the mat, right hand on top. Pressing the hips back. Back to center. Hands nicely on the mat. Retake your downward facing dog. All right. Let's step the feet forward about 30 centimeters. So you want to almost get to the middle of the mat. Lift your heels, tilt your hips up, and we take crouching cat. Do a couple bounces here at the center. Up and down. Keep tilting the hips up nicely. Now let's swing our heels to the right and bounce here. Good. Come back to center. Swing your heels to the left and bounce here. Back to center. Looking to your hands. Begin taking some baby steps forward. Once you get towards your hands, you may need to come up onto your fingertips. And bend your knees, grab your elbows, and sway from side to side. Come back to center, let your arms drop, roll your right and left shoulders. And turning your head from right to left for a little no. And we'll go up and down for a little yes. Hands come to our hips, elbows point to the sky. Bend your knees, lift your chin first, chest follows, coming all the way up to a good standing position. Legs are strong, chest is lifted, shoulders back, chin lifted. Bring your hands to your heart center. And just take a moment to set your intentions for your practice. What is it that you're looking for in your yoga practice? What do you need today from your yoga practice? Take a deep breath in. Let's raise the arms and stretch skyward. Breathing out, let's fold. Bending at the knees, hands come to the floor. Breathing in, pull the heart forward, tailbone back. You get to a halfway lift. Set your hands down, stepping back to a long plank position. Head is lifted. If you like, here, lower your knees and you can do a push-up. If not, just meet us at the floor, point your toes, rising up to a cobra. Bring your chest back down and push back. Downward facing dog pose. Here in down dog, I want you to swing both heels to the right. So just like we do in crouching cat, but the legs are more or less straight. Let the hips go to the right and feel the length down the left-hand side. Coming back to center. Let the heels now go to your left. Back to center. Looking to your hands, take big steps forward. Halfway lift, breathing in. Breathe out, folding forward. Hands to your hips, elbows up. Bend the knees, rise to a deep standing position, legs strong, arms straight. Now to the heart center. Let's go again. Deep breath in, rise up, reaching. Breathing out, fold forward. Halfway lift, breathing in. Step back to that long plank position. One push-up if you wish. Moving down and into cobra. Downward facing dog. Down dog. Lift your heels, let them go to the right. Back to center and to the left. Back to center. Looking to your hands, big steps forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, folding. Hands to your hips, elbows up. Bend your knees, coming up to a standing position. Arms straight by your sides, and then hands to the heart center. Let's go again. Deep breath in, rise. Breathing out, fold. I'm just gonna come have a look. Breathing in, halfway lift. Good. Step back to your plank position. Excellent, Finola. A push-up if you wish. Good, Vincian. All the way down. Excellent, Natalie. Point your toes, rise to cobra. Yes. Good, Evelyn. And downward facing dog. Whew. Pedal your feet right and left. Right and left. Okay. Let your heels go to the right and get that stretch again. And then come back to center. Let your heels go to the left and we stretch again. Good. Back to center. Excellent. Okay. Now, lift both heels. Bend your knees just above the floor, hovering your knees just above the floor. So it's almost like you're taking a crouching cat, but you're in the length of a down dog. And you're going to stay here. You're going to feel the thighs working. Good, Joanne. Stay with it. Stay with it. Excellent. Stay with it, Gitel. Excellent. Keep breathing. Knees are just above the floor, but a down dog. Good. Stay here. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring the legs straight and pedal your feet once again. All right. Let's bring our right knee down to the floor. So right knee comes down underneath the right hip. Now, here is the supported half plank, right? Where it's a side plank, you're pressing nicely into the floor. Feel like the ribs are lifting up, okay? And if you want to take it farther, raise the left leg. All right. Staying here, bend the left knee and see if you can touch the heel with your middle finger. Just touch the heel, no grabbing, just touch it. Now push the heel into the finger. Lift and open the chest, look skyward. All right. Circle the left arm. You can straighten the left leg. Bring the left arm to the floor. Looking at the floor, I want you to reach your right arm out in front of you. We're going to bring the right arm out to the side in a cactus and the left knee out to the side in kind of a squatting position, and then stretch it back out. So right arm out to the side in cactus, the knee comes out to the left side of the hip, and then stretch it out. 3 more times. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in, stretching straight. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in. Once more. Breathe out. And breathe in. Bring the hand down. Tuck the back toes under. We'll raise the right leg into down dog. Right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Look underneath the right arm if you wish. Now stretch the leg straight and bring the foot down, and we'll pedal the feet again. Okay, we'll do the left side now. Left knee comes underneath the left hip. Raise the right arm up. And here you could stay or raise the right leg as well. So you want to be sure you're lifting those ribs. Bend the knee and bring the finger to the heel. Push the heel into the hand or into the finger, opening the chest. Look skyward. 3, 2, 1. Circle the right arm, bringing it back down to the floor. Straighten your right leg behind you. Reach your left arm in front of you. Deep breath in. Bring the left arm in cactus, right knee out to the side. Breathing in, stretch. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in, stretching. Breathing out, bending. 2 more times. Last one. Stretch the leg out, bring the hand down, tuck your right toes under, and we get into down dog, raising the left leg. Up, up, up it goes. Bend the knee, open the hip. Staying here. 3, 2, look under your left arm if you wish. That's right. 1. Bring the foot back down, and let's pedal the feet. Looking to your hands, take big steps forward. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Folding forward. Bend your knees down low. Hands to your hips. Get into a chair position and stay there. Hips are back. Belly is lifted. Chest lifted. Let's raise the arms and then get into cactus. Sinking down nice and low. Good. Hands come to your heart center. Let's twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Right hand comes to the hip. Coming back, hands to heart center. Twist to your left. Left hand at the hip. Coming back to center. Twist to your right. Back to center. Twist to your left. Avoid using the hands to twist. See if you can use the center of the body to twist. Back to center. One more time each side. Bend your knees low. Twist. Back to center. Last one. Twisting. Back to center. Folding forward. Now stay here for a second. You can bend your knees a little bit lower if you wish. Reach your right arm out in front of you. Set your left hand onto your left hip and bend your right knee. Bend your right knee more. Twist to open to your left and raise the left arm. Good. Right knee bends more than the left. So you can get open even more. Yes. Coming back. Bring your left hand to the floor. Right hand to the hip, and you bend your left knee more. So you can twist open. Raise your right arm. Holding. And then we bring the hands back down. Get them closer to your feet. Come to a halfway lift and step back to a plank position. Let's go for one push-up. Or you can skip it. Meet us at the floor. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Good job. Let's take our right leg up and swing it between the hands. Spin your left heel down, rise into the warrior two position. Reverse your warrior, go back, and then back down again to a plank position. Let's move into a push-up. All the way down, point your toes and into cobra, downward facing dog. And let's take our left leg into the warrior two position. Let's reverse it. Moving back down again into a plank. Do a push-up if you wish. All the way down, moving into cobra, downward facing dog. Stay here and breathe. Good. Look to your hands, stepping, or you could jump forward. Halfway lift, holding forward. Hands to your hips, elbows up. Let's get back into that chair position. Raise the arms if you wish. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Now, twist to your right. Left elbow over the right thigh. Bend your knees low. Lift your chest and head and turn to look to the sky. If possible, stretch both arms. If it's not possible, you just keep your elbow at the thigh, okay? And the hands at heart center. If you can twist open, great. Stay there for 2 more breaths. Looking down, bring your hands down. Knees stay slightly bent. Grab your big toes. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out and fold forward. Let your head drop. Take deep breaths here. Release your big toes. Bend your knees low. Rise back up to that chair position. Hips are back. Belly in. Bend the knees low. Yes. Hands to your heart center. Twist to your left now. Right elbow over the left thigh. Check to make sure your knees are bent at the same level. Twist open. If possible, straighten your arms. One hand on the floor. If not, keep your hands at your heart center. 2 more deep breaths. In and out. Last one. In and out. Bring the hands down. Now we're going to slide our hands underneath our feet so the palms and the soles of the feet touch each other. From the side, it gives this position. Knees stay bent, please. Look at the floor this time so you keep your balance. Taking deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands out from underneath your feet. Step back to a plank position. Very strong plank position, everyone. Do a push-up if you wish. All the way down, pointing your toes, rise to a cobra and downward facing dog. Take your right leg into that warrior two position. Rising up, and we reverse. Moving back down again and into plank position. 1 push-up. All the way down. Cobra, downward facing dog. And let's take our left leg and into the warrior two position. Reverse it. Back down again to a plank. 1 push-up. All the way down. Cobra and downward facing dog. Good job, everyone. Whew. If you need to take child's pose now, you can do that for 3 deep breaths. If you can stay in down dog, take those 3 deep breaths here. Looking to your hands, take those big steps forward. Halfway lift, breathing in, breathe out, fold forward. Everyone, hands to the hips. We're gonna rise to a standing position. Work through the chair and then all the way to standing. Arms by your sides, re-find your perfect posture. Okay, good. Let's grab our right ankle. So you bend at the knee, you grab the ankle, raise your left arm, raise your gaze. Take a deep breath in and raise the leg behind you. If it's too much for the hip and the knee, you can keep the knee down next to the other rather than going into a deep back bend. If you can raise it up behind you, set your gaze, lean forward just a little bit, holding 3, 2, 1. Releasing, see if you can lift the knee in front of the chest, squeeze it in to let go, and we're going to change legs now. Left leg, bend the knee and grab the ankle. Right arm comes up. Set your gaze at one point. If you want to go farther, you lift the leg behind you, opening the chest. Keep your standing leg soft, the knee is bent. Holding 3, 2, 1. You can lift the knee up in front of you, pull the knee up to the chest, and relax. Good job. Hands come to your hips. Bend both knees, and I want you to slide your hands down the outsides of the legs until you get to about the middle of the thigh. Lean your chest forward a little bit and raise your right leg. Hold it here, hold it here. Give a little bit of pressure with the hands on the right leg so you feel the outer hip working. Good. Now swing the right foot behind you. Okay, so it's going to be in this position. Stretch your arms now and stretch the leg out and into an airplane. Lift your chest, looking forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And then rise back up to standing. We'll do the left leg now. I'll do it from the side. Bending both knees. Raise the leg out to the side. You get a little bit of pressure on the outer thigh so it gets the outer hip working. Leaning forward just a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Now swing the leg behind you. And then stretch your arms by your sides and stretch the leg completely behind you. Pull the chest forward. It's an airplane position. 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. Hands come to your hips once again. Bend your right knee, bring it out to the side. Be it the ankle, heel higher than the kneecap, or inner thigh, as high as possible. Good. Raise the arms, stretch into a V position with the arms. Lift the chest, keep your hips stable. Lift the eyes. And see if you can just quiet the mind. Just for this moment, just for this tree pose. Hands come to the hips and lower the foot. Good job, good job. Change legs, bend your left knee out to the side. Ankle, heel higher than the kneecap or the inner thigh. Raise the arms, stretch them long into that V position. And again, calm your mind. Good. Hands come to the hips. Lower the foot down. Excellent. Okay. We're going to get into working the side planks with the side body. I will show again when we move to the floor all of the options you can take. Come to the front edge of your mat to start. Hands to your heart center. Deep breath in. Let's rise up. Breathing out. Let's fold. Halfway lift. Breathing in. and take a plank position. So from the plank, if you have any issues in the wrists and the hands, I would suggest now you come onto your elbows, okay? This also helps a bit in the shoulders. If, however, you find that even in the shoulders, it's not good, you just bring your right knee down, okay? We're gonna start by spinning onto our right hand. Left arm comes to the hip. Set your gaze out in front of you, and then raise the left arm. Holding here, belly in, keep the side tight. If you need to drop the knee, you can do that. If you need to come down on the elbow, you can do that. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring the hand back down. Move your knees down. Gently move to the floor without a push-up. Stretch your arms behind you. Point your toes. Lift the head, chest, arms, and legs. Holding here. Stretch the hands long. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands under the shoulders. Push up onto the knees. And take downward facing dog. From here, gently move into plank. And we do the other side. Either you roll, raising the right arm, or you lower a knee. That's good too. Or you're on the elbow. This is good too. Hold it. Lift the hips up so you get that contraction. 3, 2, stay strong. 1. Bring the hand back down. Move down again, knees first, then the chest. Point your toes, lengthen out your arms by your sides. Pinky fingers up. Lift the head, chest, shoulders, and then the legs. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Push up onto the knees and take downward facing dog again. Pedaling the feet. Last plank position. Move into a plank, and this is our natural plank. If you need to do it on the elbows, do it on the elbows. If you need to lower the knees, you can do that too. Hold it here for 5. Belly in. 4. Squeeze the thighs and the glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower down, all the way down, hands under the forehead, and just take a break here. Move your hips from side to side, head onto the hands, and allow yourself just to let go. Lift your head, stretch your arms out to the sides. So it's like an airplane position with the arms. First, I want you to lift the right leg, and you're going to turn and lift your left arm, turn your head to the left, looking at the left hand. Bring everything back down. And we change. Lift the right arm, look to the right, and your left leg. We come back down, and we change. Left arm comes up, right leg comes up. Back down. Right arm up, left leg up. Back down. And again, left arm, right leg. Back down, last time. Left leg, right arm. Back down. Hands under the forehead and letting go. Move the hips from side to side. Good job. Lifting your head, let's stretch our arms behind us. Clasp the hands together. Stretch the arms and the hands and the wrists. Lift both legs. Snake pose. Now you could stay here in snake, or if you want to go right into bow, grab the ankles, feet flexed, rise up into bow pose. Stay for another 3 breaths, whatever position you've decided. 2, and 1. Come on back down. Hands under the shoulders. Come up onto the knees. All right, so let's walk our knees forward till we reach the front edge of the mat. You can put your knees on the folded up part of the mat. Tuck your toes under if you wish. Hands at the low back. And we do a camel pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, go back. If you want to keep your hands at your low back, fine. Or you can reach for your ankles or your heels. If it's comfortable, let the head go back. If it's not, look forward. Holding 3, 2, 1. Look forward, lifting back up. Bring your hands down. Release the feet. Release the hips side to side. Swing your feet to one side and let's get onto our backs. Setting the feet about hip width. Hands behind the thighs, roll down. Feet come in towards the hips. We're going to do the classic bridge first. Then we'll do the hamstring bridge. So elbows go into the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades. Lift and open the chest. Then we'll raise the hips. Engaging nicely into the glutes and the thighs. If you'd like to take full bridge pose now, you set your hands to either side of the head, rise to the crown of the head, and then all the way up into full bridge. Otherwise, you can stay in half bridge, take deep breaths. Full bridgers, meet us in half bridge. So everyone's in half bridge now. Raise the arms over the head, reach behind you, and lower the back one vertebra at a time. Very, very, very slowly. Once the back has been placed completely on the floor, bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide, and we're just going to integrate that work into the low back. Some deep breaths. Good. We'll raise the knees. Bring your arms by your sides and walk your feet farther away from you. Heels pressing into the floor, toes pointing up to the sky. Palms are down, arms are down. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Now raise your hips up. Up they go. Hold them up there, and this is the hamstrings working to keep the legs and keep the hips up. Feel the work, and if it's not enough, pull the heels towards the glutes. So you pull the heels towards you, and you're going to feel it even more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Lower the hips down. Ay, ay, ay. Bring the knees up and get into a happy baby pose by grabbing the calves, the ankles, or the bottoms of the feet. Knees wide, and you can rock from side to side if you wish. And then from happy baby, see if you can straighten your legs. The feet are still wide. See how far you can straighten your legs, either holding onto the feet, ankles, backs of the legs, whatever you feel. You get a nice stretch down the backs of the legs, the hamstrings we just worked. Good job. Let's rebend the knees. Rock again from side to side. Roll all the way onto one side. Doesn't matter which side, as long as you can face me and face your device. Lift up from the side and come to an easy seated position. Okay? We're going to stretch our right leg out in front of us. We'll have the left knee bent, and you bring the left foot against the inner thigh of the right leg. Set your hands behind you. Flex the right foot. And push against the hands gently until you start leaning forward over the leg. Once you're as far forward as possible, reach your left arm out in front of you and grab either on the leg, the calf, the ankle, or the bottom of the foot. Relax your neck and throat. See if all the while you can lengthen the spine as you fold forward. Set your hand down in front of you, your left hand, to rise back up. Then with our left hand, we'll bring the hand around behind us. We'll swing the right arm up and you'll raise the hips up, rising up onto the knee. Get that right leg straight. Reach over your head, reaching back, back, back as far as possible. And then sitting back down, swing the arm back around. Let's lift the left knee, cross it over the right leg, grab a hold, sitting up tall, into a gentle spinal twist. Look behind you. Let's unwind. Keep that left knee bent. Bring the right knee bent, soles of the feet together. Grab around the bottoms of the feet. Lift your chest and lean forward. Inner thigh stretch. But go as far as is comfortable. There's no need to get your chin on the floor, okay? You just lean forward until you feel the stretch and then you stay and breathe with it. That's right. Rise back up. And we'll stretch our left leg out in front of us now. Foot is flexed, right foot in against the left thigh. Hands behind us. I'll scoot back a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. And lean forward. And once you're at your limit, you may feel it in the right leg or the left leg, it doesn't matter. Once you're at your limit, stop and reach your right arm out in front. Grab a hold, or the ankle, can be the calf or other side of the knee, or it can be the foot. Keep lengthening the spine as you lean forward. 3, 2, 1. Set the hand down in front of you to lift back up. Bring your right hand behind you, behind the right hip. Swing the left arm around in front of you and raise the hips up. You're on the knee and on the left hand. Press the hips up, reach the arm back behind, holding, opening up the front of the body. And release, coming back down gently and slowly. Bring the soles of the feet together one more time. Grab a hold around the toes, lift your chest, and lean forward. Lifting back up gently. Come to a cross-legged position that's comfortable for you. Okay? Maybe if this is not comfortable, you could bring your legs out in front of you with the knees slightly bent. But find that position where you're going to be able to stay just for another couple of minutes. Take your right hand, bring it across the body and close off your left nostril. Left arm turned up to the sky, and you can join the index and the thumb. Alternating breath, just like we did in the beginning of class. Let's go. Breathe in through the right nostril. Close it off with the thumb and breathe out through the left nostril. Breathe in through the left. Closing off. Open up the right nostril and breathe out. Breathing in. Closing off. Changing. Breathe out. Breathe in. Close off. Now we're going to breathe out. And the next time you breathe in, count 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off and breathe out. Opposite nostril. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off and change. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2. Now hold your nostrils closed for 4. No breathing. 2, 1. Breathe out. Opposite nostril. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close and hold. 4, 3, 2. One more round. Open and breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out through both nostrils. Bring the hand down. Join the index fingers with the thumb. Close your eyes and remain calm and quieted. Keeping your eyes closed, just notice the sensations. Now gently raise both knees up and get into a position where you can lie down on your back. Hands behind the thighs and just roll down onto your back. Once you're on your back, make a few subtle movements to get really comfortable, where you don't have to move for the next few minutes. Begin noticing your breath and see if you can slow your breath down even more. Bring your attention to your feet and relax your feet. Your ankles. Consciously just relax the ankles. The knees. The thighs. The hips and the low back. Relax now the chest and the upper back. Shoulders, arms, hands. Relax the neck and the throat. All of the tiny muscles in the face. The scalp area behind the ears as well. And the jaw. Feel a lot of tension in the jaw. Just relax. Imagine yourself floating in warm, deep blue water. And a thought comes to you. A simple phrase. I am completely calm. And each time this phrase is repeated in your mind, it sends out gentle ripples on the blue water. I am completely calm. And the ripples move out. I am completely calm. And out go the ripples in a circle, ever expanding, moving away. One more time. I am completely calm. Begin breathing more deeply in and out of the belly. And begin moving your fingers and your toes. Perhaps raise your arms up over your head and stretch from fingers to toes. And then bring your knees in towards your chest and squeeze your knees against your chest. Rock a bit from side to side, perhaps. Good. And let's roll all the way onto your right hand side. Setting your hands down, lift yourself up from the side, coming to a seated position. Nice. Let's rub our hands together. Bring your hands over your face, tapping around the eyes. We're just stimulating the muscles. It's also good stimulating the brain a bit. Shake your hands out. When we rub our hands together, we stimulate the right and left hemispheres of the brain. And let's go. Hands over the face, tapping around the eyes, just getting ready for our afternoon. Shake out. And of course, let's give ourselves a big hug. Arms across the body, grab a hold of the shoulders and shoulder blades and just squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Everyone have a lovely afternoon. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. Nice.